Hi, I'm Husky Light. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, Google Pluses, everything. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so, so much. Right, I've got your stars for this week, and we are going from Monday, the 28th of September, through to Sunday, the 4th of October. Wow. 27th and 28th is the blood moon. The full moon, very special, a lot of karmic things going on, a lot of changes going on. It's going to bring a lot of closure to things as well. So it's been, I mean, this week's been a really big week for everybody as well. Hopefully next week's going to be a little bit quieter, and we'll see as we go through the cards, but it should start to calm down a bit after sort of Monday, Tuesday, I would imagine. And things will be a lot more peaceful than they may have been of late for some of us. Quite some nice aspects going on. So enjoy your reading. If you would like a reading from me, please click up on the link in the corner. I'd love to do one for you. Go through to the website, see what sort of readings I do. They're all different prices, so choose whatever you want to. Please subscribe as well. I'm on a real subscription drive over the next few weeks. I want to get rid of the adverts that I have on at the beginning, so once I've got enough subscribers, there'll be no more adverts at the beginning, because they drive me crazy as well as everybody else, I would imagine. So that would be great too. Thank you for all your concerns over the past few weeks with the situation, with the doggies, with everything else. They're fine, cats are fine. My daughter, more importantly, is on the mend now, and she's great as well. So everything's sort of working itself out, and sort of we're moving into changes as well and getting back to normal. So it's been quite an eventful week as well. Plus my little doggy's sick at the moment, bless her, around this time as well. So full lunar eclipse. Not a good time to be sick for sick doggies, but we'll see how that one goes. But she'll be fine. But everything else is starting to smooth out a little bit. So hopefully it all is for you as well. Okay, so enjoy your cards. Okay. Hi Aries, here's your reading for the week. Hope you enjoy them. Right, starting off with the sun in the position of your health. So absolutely brilliant card to start off with. If you have been feeling ill, you'll be feeling much better soon. If you've not been feeling ill, you're just going to be feeling utterly fantastic this week. Going to have loads of energy, loads of vitality as well. Have a good mental attitude, because you know how much your mental attitude applies to how good you feel in your body as well. So you're going to be feeling all of this week. Anyone who's been sending off for tests, the results are likely to be good. And it's a really good, fantastic week for you, where you are just going to be feeling sunny and bright and brilliant for the week. Your next card is in your finance and your career, and it's the King of Pentacles. So be careful in the workplace this week of maybe somebody you work with who is actually a really nice person, this King of Wands, if it's in your environment at work. They're intelligent, they're very fair, probably on the older side, but they're really quick to jump to conclusions, pass judgment, have something come out of the mouth without thinking about it. And that you might end up in that situation for some of you in a work situation this week, where this person just goes bleh at you, says something, probably offends you. Try not to let it though, let it go over your head. This person will actually realise that they've said something wrong, that they've jumped to conclusions, and they will apologise later about it once they've realised. So don't think too much about it, but you could end up in this situation. If this is you in a work environment, be careful that you don't do exactly the same thing, that you don't go blur to somebody else at work about a situation, come out and say something, immediately regret, or realise what you said later and think, oh my life, I shouldn't have said that, I'm going to have to go and apologise. Don't let it be you. this week, but pretty good week for people in work. If you are looking for work, be very careful of what you say in interviews, because again, you could say the wrong thing. Just be aware of that. Just be careful and be very clear in your communication. King of Pentacles in regard to money is absolutely, it's a brilliant card when it comes to money. Your finances are going up, everything's good, and it's all to do with your own efforts that you've put in, the work that you've put in. That's all coming back to you a lot. You can take some calculated risks this week, some small ones. Maybe invest in something, splash out a little bit on something that you want to treat yourself. Share the good feelings around, share the wealth around that's coming through to you. This is not a windfall. This is not, you know, something that's coming out the blue. This is your money that you've worked hard for this week. But remember to share it around. You can't take it with you. It's just paper. Okay. Next card is in Friends and Family, and it's a Tower card, so just be aware of the Tower card in Friends and Family. It could be things like bad luck within Friends and Family, travel plans being delayed. We are still in Mercury retrograde. Communication not clear enough between you. Plans having to be put out, off, reorganised, completely cancelled to be done at another time. You may hear of bad luck in friends and family around you, small accidents, including yourself, so be careful. All that sort of thing could come up within friends and family this week for you. So just be aware of that and be careful in whatever you're doing, and hopefully you will get through it. It's nothing major, I don't think. It's things changing and bad luck around you, and you'll be hearing about somebody's just hurt themselves and been rushed to hospital, or somebody's just done this, somebody's just done that. You can't go and do what you want to do with your friends and family because suddenly the car's broken down. It'll be all that sort of thing going on this week for you, so just be aware of that one. It's a little bit tricky to get in on. Right, Six of Pentacles is your next card, and this is in your spiritual position. A lot of you, quite a few Aries, I think, spiritually you're good to go. It's time for you to get out into the world, to teach, to spread what you know, to help awaken others, and to start sharing spiritually what you believe in, what you know, and just share all your understandings with others. You've got some of you have got some really important insights that you can share, which would really help somebody around you this week, or several people around you this week. Now, you don't know all the answers, you don't know everything, nobody does, but you have got some really good stuff going on, and somebody could learn from you. It could be equally important that you learn from somebody else as well, so maybe get into a conversation about spirituality this week with somebody, because you could pick up some really important things that will also give you a deeper understanding if you reach out. So maybe join a spiritual group or something like that. If you don't want to get on YouTube, go, but share, get into some really good conversations. You will learn something, and you have got a lot to teach, a lot to share with others, to pass on your guidance to others. Now, our last card is your love position, and it's the Judgment card. For those of you who are in a long-standing, happy, wonderful relationship, not to worry, just be aware of judging each other. None of that, because that could lead to arguments this week. If you are at a point in your relationship which could be make or break for you, this is the week where you could be making steps towards either breaking away from that relationship, or at least sitting down with them and saying, this is where I want the relationship to go, this is what I want to happen in the relationship, this is how I need you on my side in this relationship, and if we can't do that, and if it's not going forward, if we're not going forward together, then it's time, unfortunately, to move out of that relationship, but you'll know if that point comes to you. For those of you looking for a relationship, be very wary of anyone you meet this week and judging them too hastily. Don't judge a book by its cover, and don't leap to conclusions about them, especially if you know them a little bit and you're suddenly thinking all these things about them, because you don't know until you talk to them. It's about being slow and steady and taking things easy and going with the flow this week, if you've just found someone or you may about to meet someone. And again, make sure no one's doing that with you and they're not leaping to conclusions either. So that's your reading, Aries, for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share and subscribe. Once I get up to 5,000 subscribers, the adverts stop, so please, because it does drive us all mad. And if you would like a reading, click up on the link in the corner. Thank you so much. I love you loads, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.